Okay, new series for you guys. We're playing 100 games of 1's to see if I can get a winning record somehow. Let's get straight into it. Game number 1, we were playing Tarjink.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right off the bat, I noticed my opponent doesn't go for kickoff. So I decided to muster up the nastiest never mind. I felt bad because Tarjink is actually a Make-A-Wish kid, so that's why I weenie hut flicked it. Alright, this move here I learned from my dad.
Oh, Mimi, big boy.
Now Tarjink is as confused as I was at 3 years old. With that, we take a 1-0 lead. One thing you'll notice in this game is that Tarjink doesn't go for kickoffs. One tip I have for you is to not do what Tarjink is doing. Up 2-0 and feeling cocky, I decide to send this ball at the backboard's forehead, and Tarjink shows me how to score an open net. Surely this time I'll learn from my mistake and give a more convincing shot. Maybe I'm the Make-A-Wish kid. Here, I decided to take my time and take a shot, putting him in an awkward spot. I take a horrible follow-up shot, but it's enough to throw him off somehow, leaving me with a lucky bounce middle where I finally capitalize. Up 3-1, and it's time for me to go
Sicko mode.
Instead, I do this, and suddenly I understand the reason my dad walked out. Maybe Tarjink is my dad. Dad? After being flashbanged with my daddy issues, I respond with an easy goal. Up 4-2, and Tarjink finally goes for a kickoff. I go for the forbidden toe tickler technique, and somehow I end up with a goal. Up 5-2 with 3 minutes left, and that's a lot of time for me to make some mistakes. So to ensure I don't, I decide to try and dunk Tarjink. But I was not familiar with Tarjink's game, and I suffered the consequences. Right here, I call this poor man's defense, where I lag because I'm poor, but I get lucky and somehow I don't get scored on. What happens next is one of the ugliest sequences you will ever see. Watching this back makes me want to delete my channel. I have no words. Here I decide to go for a cross-map ground pinch, and to my surprise, it didn't work. I pass it to Tarjink and put on an incredible display of defense. Still, I'm up by 1 goal, but I'm starting to choke harder than that one time at summer camp. But I overcome the nerves and I get back to a 2-goal lead. Here, I tried to tickle his toes again, but he parried it perfectly and brought it back to a 1-goal game. Even after so much failure, I somehow win a kickoff and decide to show Tarjink what a fast aerial looks like. With 15 seconds left, I thought it would be best to go for a musty off the wall. And to your surprise, I messed up. Then Tarjink reminds me that I am the Make-A-Wish kid. But somehow I streaked away with the win in the ugliest game of Rocket League I've ever played. So this puts us at 1-0 for the series. I'll see you guys in the next video for game 2.